So Sri Lankan airline pilots are like seriously underrated. And yesterday, I finally saw like how incredible they are. Yesterday, landing into Sri Lanka was one of the most craziest experiences of my life. The weather was insane. Like heavy rain, like strong winds, turbulence and everything. And as someone who's been flying for nearly like 10 years, I don't say this lightly, but it was so not normal. I'm an ex Sri Lankan Airlines cabin crew and I'm still a cabin crew right now. I was actually sitting in the cockpit jump seat on Sri Lankan Airlines staff travel, watching the landing in like real time. Let me tell you, the pilots don't get enough credit. The way they handle the approach, the professionalism, the calmness, the control, it was unreal. With all the diversions happening, so many flights doing a go around, so many big careers choosing not to land, these Sri Lankan airline pilots brought us home safely. I am genuinely so grateful. Kudos to them. People always underestimate pilots, saying they just push buttons, like they're not doing anything. It's on autopilot. Until you actually see what they do. Yesterday, I realized how much skill, training and pressure goes into a landing like that. It's not easy. And watching it from the cockpit jump seat was like surreal. It gave me a whole new level of respect. And it wasn't just the pilots, the ground staff at Bandaranaike International Airport. My heart broke for them. When they came on board, they were drenched. They were literally dripping wet, shivering and still doing their job with like so much dedication. Rain pouring, winds blowing and this chaos outside. And they were still out there making sure everything was safe. Engineering, dispatch, operations and the entire airport team in Sri Lanka. Some have not even eaten and they were working non-stop in that horrible weather just to make sure that the aircraft could land, turn around and to keep the passengers safe. These people, they don't get the recognition that they deserve. But yesterday, I saw it with my own eyes. So this is a huge shout out. Kudos to the Sri Lankan Airlines pilots, kudos to the crew, kudos to the engineers, dispatch and ground handling, and every single person who worked at Bandaranaike International Airport in Sri Lanka who walked through the storm. You all brought us home safely and you made the impossible look effortless. I genuinely appreciate you and thank you from the bottom of my heart. And as a Sri Lankan, I'm like so proud la. Like so proud.